Hello my friends, the Range Ronin here. Today I am going to present a sensitive topic. Some may have never considered it, while others may have given it some thought, if only in passing. I really would like to know your thoughts on the subject contained herein. Please leave your thoughts in the comments section. I will attempt to respond to each and every comment on this important topic. I have read several articles about dementia and gun ownership. Quite a few of the comments were,
"Substitute real bullets with fake ones."
"Tell them either the gun goes or you go."
"Demented people have no rights, therefore, they should not have a gun."
While disturbed at most of the answers, I did have to look inward and ask myself, will I know the time to put away my guns? And will that be made for me and against my wishes, should I become demented? More than I am. Not to make fun of dementia, as it is, indeed, a serious set of conditions, and many suffer directly and indirectly from the effect of dementia. I believe the once popular term for dementia was an addled mind. In the 2001 movie, A Beautiful Mind, actor Russell Crowe played the part of John Forbes Nash Jr., a quirky, socially inept egotist, and a mathematical genius at Princeton University in 1947. The storyline follows his bouts with schizophrenia and his struggles to overcome it. Ronald Reagan's physicians diagnosed him with Alzheimer's approximately 5 years after he left office. Many claim that Alzheimer's is a precursor to dementia, and some claim it to be a component of dementia. It was Governor Ronald Reagan of California who signed the Mulford Act in 1967, prohibiting the carrying of firearms on one person or in a vehicle, in any public place or on any public street. The law was aimed at stopping the Black Panthers, but affected all gun owners. 24 years later, Reagan was still pushing gun control. "I support the Brady Bill," he said in March 28, 1991 speech, "and I urge the Congress to enact it without further delay." There is a story about him saving a nurse with an unloaded revolver, but any ownership of personal firearms is relatively unknown. More recently, Glenn Travis Campbell, who lived from April 22, 1936 to August 8, 2017, admitted that he had Alzheimer's disease and prepared one last album and a farewell tour. As one doctor put it,
"In a few months, it's likely that Mr. Campbell will have trouble remembering the lyrics to Rhinestone Cowboy. After a year, he won't recognize any of those cracks in the sidewalks along Broadway."
California took his driver's license. It is unknown, to me, if he owned any personal firearms. But there was a report, supposedly around the time of filming True Grit with John Wayne, that he was shooting a .50 caliber rifle at a Southern California shooting range. It was said that when Johnny Cash recorded his last song, Hurt, that it was a reflection of the dementia that he was experiencing in the last segment of his life. I had also recorded a version, obviously not as well as Johnny Cash, of the song, and hopefully I paid tribute to it. For some of us, 2 points in our lives symbolize freedom: our first car and our first firearm. Nobody had to tell me when I was ready for both, as I sensed that was the time. I do not expect somebody to tell me when to hand over my vehicle keys or relinquish my firearms, as I will sense that also, if I have my wits about me. But I do have to ask the question, will I know when that time is right?